grade too. Like some of the kids from Yana's class, like they split up because it was too much. And the same thing, like they were actually, I mean there weren't many children, but they were like, for the most part, pretty well behaved. But when they did kind of act out and speak out, it had to do with like what we were doing, and they were like eager, and like one girl kept telling everyone else to be quiet. She's like, I'm trying to learn. Like
that I'm in 4th grade, and I'm with Yana, who is not an education major per se, but she is very, very good with kids. And she was so happy that I was there, and then I came and I actually had like little strategies to use to get their attention, or I told her that we definitely need to make rules, so we did. And I think that really is going to work like really well, because she's going to be here for another 2 months, so hopefully like she'll be able to carry that.
And we have, I think, 10 students in there, and I did I read aloud to the students, and then they were responding and writing to what I was reading. This book that we have has 7 short stories in it. They're like 5 pages long, so it works perfectly, so we'll just go on as we go. But they had a hard time, like, I read a page and then I asked them a question, and they had a hard time just like immediately taking what they did and internalizing it and looking at what I read to them and connecting it to themselves, which is what I was asking them to do, is connect the book to themselves. It's going to be a challenge, but hopefully I can see their writing progress and then try to work with it.
Hello, hello, say hello.
Thank you. Really well behaved. When I taught in the beginning of the day, I taught English in the beginning, and then I taught math after the break. And I think the break ruined them because they were so good doing me, and then they couldn't really get back on track after. But I think, like, in terms of behavior management, like, I was watching, actually, Hannah, who's the girl who's been with grade 6 while Meg was teaching, and every time I did something that was, like, something that we would just do, because it's what we know how to do, Hannah was like, wow, like, nodding, and, like, you know, I could see her taking mental notes, because she doesn't know how to do stuff like that, and she said to us, she's never seen them behave like that before. She said, I'm so grateful you guys are here, because they've never been that good before. They've never been that quiet. They've never, whatever. I mean, we had some kids who were, I would say, oppositional defiant. We definitely have some kids who have attitude problems, definitely. But we very quickly established ourselves as not the rich white people who are coming to hang out with you, and instead as your teachers, because I could see on their faces already that they were not big fans of us by the end of the day, that they were like, oh, these are teachers, they're not my friends.
I didn't realize how helpful it really was, just like the little things, like class, like behavior management, and like just...
But the thing that I really noticed today was that children in America, like I feel like the children that I've taught or observed definitely take their education for granted. And, you know, the 4th graders in Namibia and the 4th graders in America, I'm sure, you know, behaviorally are very, very similar. You know, they act out in class and they're distracted by their friends and they throw things and everything like that. But I almost didn't mind the students acting out here because they were so eager about what I wanted to teach them. That's why they were that's why they were acting out. They were calling out because they wanted to like share their information that they had with me. Not so much like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. So like they really, I felt like today they like showed a lot of like appreciation for their education, especially since they're coming there voluntarily, which I think is incredible because I really don't think they would have that kind of turnout in America.
Guys, say hello.
Say hi.
Wave. You guys wave. Say hello.